Hello everyone, Council met again in relation to our council meetings, and we did that physically within the council chambers, but we followed those social distancing rules. But it was good that we're actually in those chambers because the audio was a lot better, as well as the layout of the setup was a lot better as well for people to see from a recording. And people at home, you can dial into our council meetings when they're on to actually see what's going on, and if you want to submit questions or representation to certain items that are on there. A big item last night that we had to deal with was the quarterly report, and the biggest thing is COVID-19 is affecting everyone across our community, from businesses to individuals, and what it means to how we actually move around this city with the restrictions that are in place. But financially, it is a big burden across this city, and council's not immune to that either. And looking at the financial report, we're probably going to be about $15 million with the cash flow problem of $15 million behind where we should be, and part of that is due to about $5.5 million due to services around car parking, Ballarat Aquatic Centre, and others that we provide to the community that's not coming in with income anymore. So this is a real big issue for us as a council that we need to deal with, and even though we're dealing with it right now from this financial year, next financial year we're going through the budget process now to deal with how we can manage that, and maybe we do need to look at borrowings to manage that cash flow. Also looking at projects of what can be delivered coming out as a stimulus package for Ballarat, and also in addition to that is how we then recover from COVID-19 as a community over the next few years. Another item on the agenda last night was also Council's part of Sturt Street with the bike and shared path. So this is from Grenville Street to Dawson Street, following the same principles of Vic Roads, and that was passed through. Initially there was a motion to have additional consultation, or the consultation to come back to the council meeting to look at, but it was actually then that motion was not supported, and the original motion to get on with the works, do some consultation with the businesses there, and then get on and delivered the funding that's been available from the federal government to do that. So we're looking forward to seeing what that means. The plans are there, but then the next level of detailed plans will start to come through with that consultation. In addition to that, we also had the update of the carbon neutrality plan, which is just a quarterly update, and it was good to show that where we're tracking and areas that we can do better on. And the big thing for Ballarat is looking at ways we can reduce our carbon footprint as a city, and we've got that target of 2030, which is not that far away. Everyone, again, please dial in when you're able to on the council website, ballarat.vic.gov.au, and you can be part of those council meetings, and any questions or submissions to items, you can do that. Next meeting will be done online, so it will be very different, and for me as the mayor, it might be different to how I manage the individuals on those Brady Bunch look on the screen, if that makes any sense, in how it comes up. But that's something that we have to work with in this climate, and we have to do things differently. Ballarat, again, you're doing a fantastic job out there, and really, if we can keep these cases down, fingers crossed we can start to look at raising those restrictions in some way that the state and federal government might direct. But at this stage, you're doing great. You're staying well, you're staying safe, and you're staying at home, which is really important. Thank you, everyone. Be kind. I'll see you next time.